Hi, I'm MML Ninja Monkey.
And I'm MML Oraculum.
And today we're going to do a 4-gate guide. I know there's loads of these on the internet, but this is our first guide, so we're going to just try this out. We're going to 4-gate against each other. We're going to play as hard as we can and see who wins with the 4-gate.
Right, let's go. Well, we don't know how this game's going to turn out because we're doing exactly the same builds. So
either of us could win.
Yeah.
And we don't really need to scout.
But we might scout.
We should scout.
We'll scout for
like purposes of the guide, because you need to scout in 1v1. Spamming up there. Okay, so we're just gonna get probes until 9 and then get that pylon down. Just standard pylon, really.
Some people like to split their probes up. It's just personal preference, really.
Yeah, well, I don't really do that. I go for the macro patches.
They all tend to get the same amount of minerals regardless of what you do anyway.
Who's lagging?
You.
Oh, sorry. Alright, pylon's down at 9.
Yeah.
Send that scout out. You don't really have to scout that early with this map, because it is a 2v2 map. You can scout after the gateway.
This is a 1v1 map.
Yeah, you can scout after the gateway because you will know where the other person's spawn is, so it's not really necessary to scout after that part. So chrono boost there your probes after the pylon is done.
Yeah, as soon as the pylon's done, make sure you do use your first chrono boost. Now, I found sometimes using your second chrono boost can work out alright.
Where?
Just around now, just after your gateway.
To get your gas at 15 rather than 14.
Yeah. But you don't have to do that.
I like getting like a lot of probes for my 4-gate because I do like the economy. It does actually help out in the later game, I think.
Yeah, sometimes it is a good idea
to
to try and get a few more probes than your enemy.
Now I'm going to be getting up that pylon. It's a bit late. Should usually get that pylon up at about 16.
Yeah, I got mine a bit late.
And Cybernetics Core now after the gateway. Should really try and get that timing down perfectly, but obviously mine wasn't perfect there.
So we're getting the zealot out around about now. You're going to need this to get your proxy pylon up.
I'm saving my chrono boost for the warp gate technology because you want to get that out as quick as you can. 4-gate's all about the warp gate.
So right about now, my scout is kind of picking up that my enemy is 4-gating because he's only got 1 gas. And he's got his chrono boost saved up. It's just the signs of 4-gate.
And there you go, chrono boosting that warp gate technology as soon as it's up, getting that stalker out as quick as possible. You want to really do all this stuff. All this fancy jazz. Now I am going to go ahead and try and kill his scout because I don't want him to get any proxies in my base. There he is, he sat at the back. I knew he was going to try that. Don't try any sneaky stuff on me. Now I'm getting up all my gateways now. I usually like trying to kill that probe first, so he doesn't see that I'm getting all these gates up. And my probe is now dead in his base, but I can see he is getting a 4-gate.
So about now, you kind of want to start thinking about getting your proxy up.
Yeah, it's good to get a pylon at home just in case your proxy does fall down so you don't really get supply blocked.
You can opt to build a few more probes after your first pylon's done.
This is optional. Oh, my probe's getting hit. It's taken a few. Yeah, it's down. Well played there, Jake. micro fight in the middle there. Now my gates are done. I'll just turn them straight into warp gates and get those warps. Those first warps coming in.
So what I've had to do is my proxy was denied. I've had to go defensive this game. And that includes getting a sentry out.
Yeah, he's force fielding his ramp. That really does deny me completely of being able to go in. So I'm going to throw down a robo so I can get an observer to look up his ramp. Now I'm kind of boosting my warp gates because I do want to get more units out. And I do want to be ahead of the other Protoss player. But in this case, the Protoss player is sitting next to me and knows exactly what I'm doing. There's a lot of zealots there, so I can see that he is going gas heavy. He has got a sentry, but there's not really try and get a concave around his ramp while my zealots are up there while I have vision. His zealots back, trying to take out his gateway there. Trying to save a few of my units. Coming up that ramp. Oh, he's got that sentry out. That is. Go. Now I'm in his base. There's not much he can really do here. I've just got to keep my units alive, really. Just keep warping in more. Get some chrono boosts off.
And that's it, really.
GG. Well played.
Now, because my proxy pylon got taken down, my whole plan kind of crumbled. There's not much I could really do after that.
You did, yeah. You need to keep that alive. That's what that zealot and stalker's there for us. And if you are going to lose them, you are going to back out and play defensively.
That was kind of an odd game, though, as our proxy team did meet in the middle.
Yeah, that happens a lot in 4 gates. If another player is 4 gating against you, that is going to happen. And if the other player